Now we do literally on camera. Oh, Canada.
96
As a young man. And you are remembering that moment.
Oh, Canada is a story of a man dying of cancer who's an artist, a documentary filmmaker, and he has decided to let film students of his, old film students, interview him about his life.
Malcolm is a documentary filmmaker who, with his wife, Diana, pitched the idea of making a documentary about the life of their mentor and teacher, Leonard Fife, who's a very well-known and revered filmmaker himself.
My name is Jacob Elordi, and I play the character of younger Leonard Fife. Probably the initial fear of playing like a Richard Gere younger, I think, was the most challenging, because it's a pretty specifically wonderful human being to have to embody and play.
I mean, Paul and I, when we first started talking about this, of course the question is, why is Leo doing this last interview? And why is he insisting on not making about his movie career as a documentary filmmaker, but about his life and about those decisive moments that characterized who he is, but kind of the demons that he hasn't completely dealt with at this point. This is his last shot.
What was really interesting to me at the table read was when we got this color-coded schedule which laid out what memories were which and how they were going to be filmed and the style they were going to be shot in. And that attention to detail you don't often get to experience or be a part of. Paul's attention to detail is so specific.
Paul's got a thing in his storytelling, which is honoring the complexity of people and relationships. Complicated people who have trouble engaging, embracing the world, accepting kindness. I do admire the fact that he's always trying to do something special. And his percentage of successful, in that sense, meaningful films is extremely high.
It's really gratifying to work for a master with a discerning eye. There's something wonderful about working with someone who knows what they wrote. You can kind of get right to the point. You're not both trying to crack something together. I've loved working with him and watching him on set. I've never seen anyone direct in remotely the same style.
Action!
He's very specific about where he's putting the camera and how the camera is moving and how that reflects, creates, supports the emotional life of the scene. The technique we use, this in Teratron, which has two cameras, the subject is looking into the lens, but not just seeing a lens, he's actually seeing the interviewer, the filmmaker, in this case, me. I have a camera that I'm looking into and I'm seeing him, and the cameras are at a distance to each other, so I'm really seeing him like I'm watching a movie. This setup is deliberately done to prompt a confessional impulse in the interviewee. There's an intimacy to this movie, and because so much of it is confessional, revealing what's hidden.
That was good. All right, cut and rehearsal.